God rising, God up. Peace to the guys. Welcome, welcome. This is Chemistry Realignment, and we are on Sankara's time. African origins of Freemasonry. Part I don't remember. Let's go. Timetables of history easily inform us that Europe was the last of the great nations on earth to receive civilization. In fact, when Herodotus and Strabo wrote their works about Egypt and Ethiopia, etc., African civilizations such as Egypt were already thousands of years old. Many Greek myths and legends teach that civilization came to them from foreign lands. We went as far as the British Isles, establishing civilizations and royal families. J.A. Rogers also informs us that Negroes started many royal families in Europe, as evidenced by the coats of arms of many royal and noble families. See the works of J.A. Rogers, Edward Scobie, and Ivan van Sertima. Herodotus also teaches of Danaos, an Egyptian trader with a fleet of ships that migrated to Greece, and that he was made king of Argos. Could this kingship have been established because the Europeans, Greeks, had no clue of organized government? Herodotus wrote about the Phoenicians or Canaanite, the Asiatic black men or Moors, migration to Europe under the Cadmos, Phoenician prince of Tyre, a place where Grand Master Hiram lived and ruled during the building of the temple of Jehovah or Yahweh. The Greeks received many gifts, including writing, which Herodotus reports was unknown in Europe until then. This shows that black men and women were bringing intellectual gifts to Europe. Most interestingly, Herodotus writes about a Sesostris that took an army up to the Caucasus and even went westward to what we call southern Russia today. Sesostris even penetrated his way to the Romania and Bulgaria. It also stated in Herodotus' record that the pharaoh planted a community on the eastern area of the Black Sea. Could these great warriors have gone to Europe and into the Caucasus to plant the arts and sciences of civilization? There are many proofs of the Africans giving the Europeans light, which is knowledge. They are in debt to us for math, science, medicine, agriculture, writing, law, religion, architecture, astronomy, irrigation, seamanship, and all the other bodies of knowledge that makes a country or society civil and whole. The brother from the nation of gods and earth, also known as the 5 percenters, was right when he said the duty of a civilized man is to teach civilization to the uncivilized. When Faraday Clarence 13X taught this statement, it reflected everything that the black man and women did for intellectual and spiritual upliftment of the European nations. We did everything from giving the knowledge of proper foods to teaching them the knowledge of writing, mathematics, sciences, etc. All the nations of Europe are in debt to the master architects of civilizations, the indigenous Africans and the African Asiatic black men and women, for the rise in all facets of their world. Unfortunately, after we provided them with all the science that Freemasonry holds sacred, they betrayed us and started their millennium-long war against the aboriginal races of the earth until they subdued and subjected, enslaved, colonized, and ruled almost every nation and land mass on the planet. The earth that the original man once preserved and protected is now being destroyed, and only until the master builder, the original African people, step up under the powers and authority of the great and supreme architects of the universe, the gods and goddesses, will this madness stop. God rising. God is up. Welcome. This is Chemistry Realignment. The Christ. We are the source. We are on Sankofa's time. And we are up, people. This is African Origins of Freemasonry. Part 2. Peace to all the guys in the building that's rocking with me. Thousands of years before the Common Era, a group of savage warrior tribes emerged from Europe and parts of Northern Asia. We refer to this group as the Indo-Aryan or Indo-European race. As stated earlier, these groups benefited from the basic knowledge of civilization given to them by various black tribes that migrated the planet. For example, the Grimaldi men were an Africoid group whose remains have been found in Europe and Asia. We also previously mentioned the Egyptians, Ethiopians, and Phoenicians going into Europe previous to the rise and prominence of Europe.